Good morning, this is a Shaman Oracle reading for Thursday, and today I finish up reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and the reading here now is for Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. The reading starts with the Moonology card, and the card that came out for you is the New Moon. And the card is about a new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you are asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you are starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you have been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you are moving into a new cycle. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. So if the situation you are asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Attune to the moon and say, I'll see it when I believe it. Additional meanings for the card, they are a new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well, and you forget about your past. The teaching of the card is that a new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It is a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible, and it's a time of rebirth. It's a time that some witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle, an intensely magical time when it is easier to pierce the veil to other worlds. And now, Sagittarius, I'm sending you on a journey, and you go to the island Malta to visit Medina. And the energy focus is tenacity. Have you forgotten how to put yourself first? Is a question. Rest your very head and reflect on your past sources of well-being. Sense the peaceful presence of the Knights Hospitallers in the palace, courtyards, and gardens of the beautiful city of Medina on the island of Malta, which flourished under the rule of the Order of St. John from 1530 to 1798. The teachings of great prophets such as John the Baptist, teaching that the power of creation is within us rather than deriving from a godlike separate entity, for example, they have been deliberately altered. We cannot heal others until we understand what it is to care for ourselves. So put aside your worries for other people and start doing things for yourself. You may wish to draw strength and tenacity from the Maltese cross adopted by the Order of St. John in 1126. This Maltese cross has 8 points, denoting the 8 obligations of the knights, which are truth, faith, repentance, humility, justice, mercy, sincerity, and endurance. Allow the love of the Knights of St. John to deliver the healing that you need and assist you in walking the road of your life with a new sense of determination, vigor, and enthusiasm. Today, the members of St. John's Ambulance, they carry on the Knight's legacy, helping those in need. So ask yourself, do you always look out for other people? Do they constantly call on you for healing, whether through chatting or having a moan or directly asking you for help? Become aware of the energy that is being drained from you. Even if this is not done deliberately, it is vital that you protect yourself from depletion. So limit the time you give to others and do not take on their problems. Stop experiencing their feelings and their fear in a personal way. The bees you see on the top and bottom of the card, they represent the honey sweetness of Malta, named the land of honey. Allow your own sweetness to show when you deal with others, but be like the bee and rise above any problems. Be tenacious in standing your ground, be the observer, and be the peace. Look at the card. You are being offered the head of Saint John the Baptist. How does that make you feel? Squeamish? Outraged at the injustice? Or do you believe that his fate was deserved? Saint John the Baptist, to whom the Knights Hospitaller were dedicated, is thought by some to have been the true Messiah instead of Jesus. Seek the truth, but be prepared for the consequences, because you may discover something you do not like. King Herod enjoyed the dancing of his stepdaughter Salome so much that he offered her anything she desired. So as a result, John the Baptist was beheaded. Arm yourself with your tenacity and stand as strong as a knight. The more you become your truth, the more opportunities you will have to grow stronger. Now do this visualization by tapping into the earth's energy. Place your feet firmly on the ground and feel what lies beneath them. Imagine tiny roots growing from the soles of your feet into the ground. Then watch with your mind's eye as the roots grow stronger, thicker, and longer, connecting themselves deep in the earth. Down they go, deeper and deeper, all the way to the center of the earth. Here you see a huge crystal. Look at this shining rock and allow your roots to wrap around it. Now suck up earth energy into your body and let it surge through every part of you, awakening every cell and every vessel in your body. Feel the earth's strength as it flows through you, combining with your own energies and giving you the tenacity that is needed for you to heal yourself and to endure all that you must in this lifetime. Now you are ready to face the world. Be the warrior, be the peacemaker, be all that you can be to the best of your ability. Be the truth and just be. The next card is the Oracle of the Seven Energies, and out for you came Beyond the Ordinary. Key concepts are the mystical, ineffable part of life, trusting in the invisible world without understanding it, recognizing that some things cannot be known in advance and are not meant to be grasped intellectually. The awareness that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make sense. Beyond our ordinary worlds defined by our memory, our intellect, and our five senses is a mystical realm of beauty, magic, and extraordinary potential. This is the spiritual realm, the quantum reality called by some the great mystery. This place doesn't operate under the same laws we are used to, but rather has its own way of working that is perfect, though hard for us to understand. When you want to know what is to come, the nature of something, or where you are heading, it is natural to turn to a trusted oracle and expect some kind of answer that will inform your view of how things are, might be, or should be. Sometimes this is not possible because the elements cannot be named or are not yet in place. Things may be still in flux, so you cannot know and may never be meant to know. No matter how hard you try to understand why something happened or how or when it will happen, now is the time to surrender to not knowing. The mystery is a mystery because it is at present unknowable and as yet unmade. Even its potential is impossible to understand. What is waiting for you lies beyond the ordinary, but it has not yet chosen its shape, its path, and the manner by which it will be delivered. Your job is to stay the course, allowing whatever comes to be exactly as it will, without trying to ascertain anything in advance. Next card is the Goddess Power Oracle card, and out for you came Maat. And the card Maat is about truth. There is an empowerment message. There is great power in telling the truth and allowing it to lead you to higher ground. It is only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to co-create for the highest good. The Egyptian goddess Maat comes to remind you that if you are willing to do a fearless self-inventory and live authentically with rigorous honesty, it will lead you to great success in all areas of your life. Being completely transparent with others, although it might at first feel too vulnerable to you, is exactly what you need to do now. When you do this, you will be flooded with the power to claim and experience a new freedom and a new happiness that will pour over your life like a wild sweet honey. Your life is exactly where it needs to be. This is a wonderful time of empowered choice making. You are doing all the right things if you follow the invitation of Mart to live fearlessly in your truth. There is an alignment message. The law of karma states that everything comes into balance sooner or later, so trust that in the greater story of your life, all the wrongs will get set right. The goddess Mart appears with her scales of justice and feather of truth to remind you that you are seeing only one moment in time. The balance of events tips both ways until it comes into coherence with the harmony of the universe. Regardless of this natural rebalancing, it is time to speak up if you see injustice in your world. Mart says in order for you to be truly free, everyone must be free. She offers you the alignment task of considering where you may have hurt someone else and how your unconscious projection of how the world should be may have set you up for a transgression, even if you were innocent. This is a time of great unraveling, and nothing meaningful will be accomplished without some effort. Another message for you now is to see behind the words of others, especially when you feel they may be withholding some truth or acting without awareness. It's important not to enable this. Tell the truth with as much love as you can, even though denial may be swept away in an awkward moment and everyone feels exposed. It's an important way to move forward with compassion. The goddess Mart reminds you that she is a champion for those willing to correct the course and gives you her full support. The last card is the card from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle, and out for you came love. The goddess Nyx says, my child, my wondrous one, it is time to celebrate because love is calling to you to open your heart and receive my blessings. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life now. There is a responsibility to this card as well. You must give love freely without conditions and love others because your heart is open. There is something else here to consider. Love can be a confusing force too and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feels like it is broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. So trust in love. So, Sagittarius, that was your reading. Thank you very much for listening. I wish you a great day today and take care.